Hi everyone, I want to do a quick video today and show you this really cool thing I learned on Instagram last week. If you want to go to Instagram, you can find me as Rip Stitcher there. I'd love to have you follow me, and I'd love to see everything that all you guys are doing too. Now what this hint was is that sewing machines, at least my Baby Lock, and I was hearing that other people too have the same issue, is that the thread on these horizontal spools is supposed to feed from the top over towards you and not from underneath like is natural. So this is a brand of, or a spool of Aurifil brand thread, and if you do what comes natural, you want to have this away from the needle and the thread's coming off the wrong side. Well, the cool trick is that these caps come off of this. Now be a little careful so that you're not pulling thread off of here if you don't have to. Oh, I got a scrap of fabric in there. And you can snap it around and put it on the other side. And by doing that, now the spool is feeding from the top. Does that make sense? Okay, so another quick thing I want to show you is a cool trick that I've seen it on several places now, but if you haven't seen it, you need to know this. This is a piece of tubing. Let me get it off of here. This is a piece of tubing that you can get from the hardware store, and you cut the tubing in slices and then slice open here, and then you can use them as little collars on your bobbins to keep the thread tails manageable. I just love that I don't have thread tails all over and everything. Now I even grabbed the tubing so you know what kind to buy, and what it is, here it is here. It's just clear vinyl tubing. It's meant for like plumbing in RVs and things. It's a 5/8 inch by 1/2 inch, and that's all you need to know in order to be able to buy it, I guess. And this happens to be 10 feet, whoopsie, get back in the camera, 5/8 inch by 1/2 inch, okay, and this happens to be 10 feet of it, but that doesn't matter. So there you have it, but it's really, and if you can kind of tell how thick it is, these work beautiful. Okay, now I did buy some other tubing first. I just guessed and I didn't get as good of a size, so it took me about 3 tries to get to that. So I hope that's kind of a cool hint. I'm going to thread my bobbins now, and when you, oh by the way, last thing I'll show you though is that I think this is really convenient, and you can see how this works real well when you're using my bionic gear bag too to go to classes and things. But I keep a golf tee on the top of my spool with a bobbin with a corresponding thread here, and see with the collar and everything. Now that's a full one and it works fine, and it works, the collar works fine too as the thread goes down. So I store my threads this way so that I have a bobbin and the color together, and it works really well. Well, I hope this helped you. See you on the next video. Be sure and join me over on Instagram, as well as my personal blog is ripstitcher.com, and some of my patterns are over on bionicgearbag.com. Pop me an email, let me know what you think. Take care.